Huawei's next big flagship, the Mate 80 series, has been making headlines for months. Fans are eager to know when the new devices will finally launch, but the company has managed to keep the exact date under wraps. Now, a fresh leak has given a clearer idea of the possible timeline, and it looks like the wait might not be much different from last year. The Mate 80 series was earlier rumored to arrive earlier than expected. Some reports suggested that Huawei might break tradition and launch the new lineup in October instead of the usual November window. This speculation came from the fact that the Mate 70 series was also surrounded by rumors of an early release before eventually sticking with a November date. However, according to the latest leak, history is about to repeat itself. A well-known tipster on Weibo, who goes by the name Focus, has shared that the Huawei Mate 80 series is expected to go official towards the end of November 2025. He noted that the timing is very similar to last year's Mate 70 launch, which happened on November 26th. The tipster also advised fans to wait patiently, as the company is following a familiar strategy. Looking back, the Mate 70 series faced a similar situation. Early speculation suggested a September launch, followed by a tentative October schedule. But as hardware and software optimizations took longer, the launch slipped to late November. Eventually, Richard Yu, Huawei's consumer business chairman, confirmed the device's release in early November and officially unveiled it towards the end of the month. The same pattern seems to be repeating this year with the Mate 80 series. The reason for this delay is believed to be linked to new hardware changes and optimizations for HarmonyOS 6.0. Huawei is working on integrating the updated system into the Mate 80 series, and this process is likely taking additional time. The company appears determined to ensure everything runs smoothly before announcing the devices on stage, while the leak did not reveal an exact date. The hints are clear enough to narrow the launch window. If Huawei sticks with its usual playbook, the Mate 80 series could arrive in the last week of November. Just like the Mate 70, for fans, this means that patience is necessary, as Huawei wants to perfect the product before release. At this point, Huawei has not issued any official statements about the Mate 80 series launch. The company is known for keeping its cards close to the chest, and this time is no different. Until Huawei confirms the date, all information remains in the realm of speculation. Even so, the credibility of the tipster gives this leak significant weight, especially since it matches Huawei's past behavior. The Mate 80 series is expected to carry forward the premium reputation of its predecessors, combining strong hardware with advanced software features. One of the main areas of focus will likely be the imaging segment. Huawei has been a pioneer in smartphone photography, and each generation has introduced improvements in camera quality, AI enhancements, and computational photography. Although details remain scarce, leaks suggest that the Mate 80 lineup will push boundaries in this department once again, if the company follows last year's playbook. The launch event will be more than just a smartphone announcement. Huawei usually presents a full showcase of its ecosystem, including updates to HarmonyOS, smart devices, and possibly new innovations in satellite communication and AI integration. The Mate series often serves as a stage for Huawei to highlight its technological advancements, and the Mate 80 series will likely continue this tradition. For now, the most reliable expectation is that Huawei will reveal the Mate 80 series in late November, with HarmonyOS 6.0 onboard and upgraded hardware under the hood. Fans hoping for an earlier release in October may be disappointed, but this careful approach shows that Huawei is prioritizing performance, optimization, and stability over speed. As the official confirmation is still missing, the tech community will continue to watch closely for new clues. In the coming weeks, more leaks are expected to surface, offering clearer information about the device's features, specifications, and launch date. Until then, the focus remains on late November as the most probable window for the big reveal. The Mate 80 series carries high expectations, and Huawei will aim to deliver a flagship that not only meets but surpasses them. With a combination of refined design, new hardware, and a polished HarmonyOS 6.0 experience, the Mate 80 series could be one of the most exciting smartphone launches of the year. In short, while the exact date remains uncertain, the latest information points strongly toward a late November debut for the Huawei Mate 80 lineup. Fans and tech watchers will need to wait just a little longer to see what Huawei has in store.